Welcome back to Chuck the Football TV, back with another one. What do I think of Tottenham? Shit. What do I think of shit? Tottenham. As you guys know, for you guys that have been following my channel, you know I'm an Arsenal fan. Well, I support two teams, Real Madrid and Arsenal. Some people might be like, how do you support two teams? I support two teams. It is what it is. And you know that as for Arsenal fans, for us Arsenal fans, our biggest rival is our fellow noisy neighbors, Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, the Spurs. They don't like us, we don't like them. It is what it is. But I always say that first and foremost, I'm a fan. Before I'm a fan of any football club, I'm a fan of the beautiful game first. I'm a fan of the beautiful game first. Before anything, I'm a football fan first, irrespective of the team I support or this team I go against. I'm a football fan first. So for those of you living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard the news about Heung. He will be he's left Tottenham. And this video, I should have done this video a few days ago, but hey, sometimes I don't just feel like. But yeah, if you have not been living under a rock, you know that we are still in the transfer. We are still in the transfer window. The transfer window is open, so a lot of players are moving from clubs to clubs. And Heung has left Tottenham. He had his last game for Tottenham about, I think, like 2 days ago. So he's left Tottenham for LAFC. And I just want to talk about Heung. Like I said, irrespective of the team that he plays for, he's been an incredible player for not only for Tottenham, but for the Premier League. I'll put him as the greatest Asian player to play in the Premier League. I'll put him up there. I think him first, maybe Park Ji-sung second, but you can't deny his impact in the Premier League. He moved to Tottenham in 2015, so he's been there for 10 years. He's been there for 10 years, and that is a long time to be at a particular club, a whole decade. He's been there 10 years. Incredible player. I think even I remember like the 2021 season, if I'm not wrong. I felt like he was arguably the best left winger in the world. He was incredible. This guy was he was phenomenal. And at a point, I was even hoping that Real Madrid was going to buy him, or Real Madrid was at least going to make a move for him. Dude was incredible. So I just want to, this video really is to just give my pay homage to an incredible player, Heung. He'll be a huge miss in the Premier League. Fantastic player, man. Fantastic player. Let's go over his stats. So Heung, his whole time in Tottenham, he played 454 games for Tottenham, scoring 173 goals and making 101 assists. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal stats from a winger. Phenomenal stats. I remember he left. He also played in the German Bundesliga. I think he played for Hamburg. He played for Bayer Leverkusen. He left Bayer Leverkusen in 2015 to Tottenham. So he has experience in playing in different leagues. Let me see what his stats is. So for Tottenham, so this last season, the 2024-2025 season, he played 30 matches in the Premier League. He scored 7 goals, 9 assists. 2023-2024 season, he played 35 matches in the Premier League. He scored 17 goals, 10 assists. That's basically 27 goal contributions in 35 games. That's incredible. 2022-2023, he played 36 games, scoring 10 goals, 6 assists. Yeah, I don't want to go. It's I don't want to go through all the stats. You can go check it on Google yourself. But in his 10 years in Tottenham, he's been an incredible servant. Incredible servant. He was a player that you never really heard anything crazy of. He never really had any bad press per se. He never had any bad press. He was that player that kept his head down and did what he had to do. I think even I think him and Harry Kane, they have the most. They have one. Wait, let me check. Harry Kane and. I think I saw somewhere that Harry Kane and Son, they have the as a pair, they have the most goals and assists or something like that. Don't quote me, but I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, I think he's another player that Tottenham needs to build. They really need to build a statue for that guy, him and Harry Kane, just for the contributions they've made to Tottenham Hotspur. They really elevated Tottenham. They elevated Tottenham. They made Tottenham a club that challenged for years. For years. That's that combination of Harry Kane and Heung. So yeah, phenomenal player, man. Incredible. What more can I say? I don't know what his deal at LAFC was. I don't know how much they paid for okay. Okay, so from what I see here, it says that LAFC will pay a fee of 26 million euros. No, my bad. $26 million, which is 19.5 million pounds, to Tottenham for Son. So that is on spurs.web.com. Let me see, transfer amounts. Yeah, so I see another. Yeah, so LAFC are said to pay 20 million pound. Yeah, so it's still around that range. I'm sure for him to consider going to the MLS, I'm sure it was a good deal. I don't want to start doing research on what his contract and deal entails and all those things, but I'm sure he made the right decision for his career. Obviously, the World Cup is coming. There's a World Cup. Where's the next World Cup? I think next year. Yeah, so the World Cup is in next World Cup is in 2026, and I'm sure he's going to, he's going to feature for North Korea. He's he's also their national team captain. So wonderful player, both for club and for country. You know, he's done a lot in the Premier League. He's scored a lot of goals, a lot of assists. You know, he terrorized Arsenal in a lot of our meetings. He terrorized Arsenal a lot. Very skillful, quick, good finisher. You know, so I just want to, you know, just pay my respects. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan. We don't like Tottenham, but you have to call it spade a spade. The guy was incredible. You know, so that's really much about it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and just watch out for my next video, which will be coming soon. Peace.